Hello and welcome to another episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. This is Beriathan of the Citadel Guard of Gondor. We are back in Ombátha, but there are things we still need to do in Mûr Ghala, so that's where we're gonna go. Let's see. I think I'm gonna go first. No, Zajâna, no. My bad. Misclicked. I'm gonna go first to Kojomedên and continue the quest line that will eventually lead us to the raid. Basically, all we are missing, as far as I know, in terms of storylines, that is, are the quest lines that eventually lead you to the instances. So in fact, let me just... The palace, the Wailing Hold... the Wailing Hold! We also need to go back to Rhadrog in Ansheru. I don't know if this questline will also have us go to Ansheru at some point. So, I think I'm gonna use the worsted, but since we are back on a regular outfit, makes sense, right? I mean, I enjoy the cosmetic of the Loyal Knight. I enjoy my Citadel Guard outfit way more, so I'm really glad to be back using it. And yeah, it just feels right being back using this outfit once again. But as I was saying, I'm not sure if this quest line that will lead us to the raid will also have us go back to Ansheru at some point. If not, then we'll need to go there ourselves. But basically we need to complete this quest line that eventually lead us to the Folly. We also have the quest for the Fallen Palace that we can do whenever we want. I'm thinking to leave that one for last because this one most likely will directly tie in with the content that we will get on update 48. We need to go back to Ansheru to... God, I forgot the name of that camp. To get the quest for Kôth Rau. And if I understand correctly, there is also another quest that we can get in Zajâna that will... I don't have backspace. Another quest in Zajâna that will lead you to the caves. So basically, what we will be doing for the next few episodes is just a combination of landscape questing, ending up with an instance, a dungeon, running the dungeon, and then going to the other one. And that'll close what we are missing and lead on to the content in update 48 that we will get really soon. Can I get it? Oh, you can still farm the nodes even though I don't have backspace, but it goes directly into the carryall. That's amazing. That's what we need to do for the main series. After all this is done, I still need to do my dailies. We have the 4 factions. That is just too much, if you ask me. Having 4 factions, 1 faction per region, that's just a grind. But that is... I mean, that's what we need to do with Beriathan, basically, completing those factions. Gearing up, and well, we'll see what else we can do. But yeah, in terms of quests, this is all we are missing. So it's gonna be a few more episodes, but we are almost done. I don't know if I maybe can do things a little bit differently and do all the group versions of this of caves and Kôth Rau and the palace. And of course the raid. Completed that layer of Angeru advanced. We were really close. Completing that deed, I hadn't realized. Let me see this real quick, in fact. Dead Slayer of Angeru advanced. So yeah, 2000 Virtue XP. Slayer of Angeru Brigands, Utûgi, Rhadrog, Mordechai, Wormbane. Ah, we have reached the cap of the Zarzai as well. Need to find something to barter for. Something that will hopefully be useful. Where is the hammer? We need to... I don't remember seeing these stairs before. Kojomeden's corpse. Ah! There it is. How convenient. Kojomedên. Gotta fight this guy. Okay, not surprising. Would have been too easy otherwise. You claim Kojomeden's hammer. So gotta go back, but let me refresh my mind. That was just an errand, like the hammer is not actually needed for our purpose, but Bêtam just needed someone to help him with this, so quid pro quo. Back to Juret Minesh then. Maybe I should have done this one before going to the feeder water, but okay. Need to free some backspace, but I mean, I need to go to the vendors, see what I can get rid of, and then check with the barterers if there is anything I am interested in. But maybe
we do what we can to take care of each other.
Yeah, there are some things that I can get back to my storage that I no longer need. So my experience boosts, enhanced XP, and extraordinary experience can go back. All those housing items, Sunk of Whips and Wind Part 5 and Part 4, Mounted Serpent, Staged Serpent, Bougainvillea, Baobab. Yeah, I mean, boy, I really need to find something else to do with all those with all these housing items. Yellow Pungal Floor, a This one as well. Port City under attack. And I just need to double check if you can barter for some of those and destroy, I guess, the ones that you can re-barter for, and only keep the ones that are really hard to acquire, like the Fearwater Ambient and the Port City under attack. Those two I really need to keep. Crafting scroll and dwarf statue. Universal crafting lore and no Latin dwarf statues. This is like a... No, it's just a statue, it's not a dummy, right? Crafting. Universal crafting lore, there is. They don't stack? Yeah, they do stack. Cool. What do we have here? Greater deed acceleration. But I don't think this one will stack with the ones I have in there. Right, Belondor. The sketches of Belondor of Langstrang. I mean, this one at least looks good, like... It's manageable, at least. I mean, I do have some backspace now to work with for the new rewards and everything. So we're gonna give me the map now. We are looking for the Citadel of Nagakhêdi. That we technically know where it is, but I guess Beriathan doesn't.
Yes.
The dwarf's eyes meet yours with a rare intensity, and his tone grows firmer. It is a treasure that would make me the envy of many, and you will have done me a service beyond measure. I will honor my part of the bargain, as I always do.
What is it that you want?
I am as true to my word as you are to yours. Here is your map. If what the Tale Weaver told you is true, you should take it to the libraries of Zajâna and compare it to the maps of men. Where the edges do not meet, there shall you find a full citadel. Seek out Balukari. She oversees the keeping of tithes at Zajâna. She will know more. Go now, I have something to forge. So yeah, we take this map to Zajâna, and in fact, we have our master. And just by comparing the maps, you would find the location of the city. Here in Zajâna, we will also find a quest for the caves. You would remember that there was a quest ring that was locked to us, and it wouldn't be anymore. What do we have in here? Acquaintance with the city of Zajâna as well. Housing items. God. Word reaches us of your service to Kijana and to Zajâna. I see the truth of it with my own eyes, though my caution remains. These first steps, though small, are not without merit. We are a people who remember those who keep their word. Take this gift and let it mark your beginning. So, Stucco, let us take the blue one, but really...
Silver into gold?
No, I mean... walls and music... housing... and this is reputation locked. Pity, but it seems to be just more... Oh, vitality critical rating. Well, but this is tactical mastery, no. I think... if I remember correctly from Gin's video, I need to actually get the tokens from Hamad Renewed and Juret Menesh, the Tamamir, are the ones for DPSing and tanking, physical DPSing. Bounties! We have not done any of those bounties. Hunters Guild. These are just dailies. These are more missions, I think. And these are the instances. So none of these, I think, it's relevant to what we are doing right now. But this is the one, Azagâya, that we had not unlocked last time we were here.
There is a brigand on the Great Road, one self-styled Brigand King that I would have words with you about.
He called himself Bârlat the Bold, Brigand King of Mûr Ghala. He has claimed the areas south and west of Zajâna as his kingdom. He has been harassing and attacking travelers on the road for supposed taxes. This obviously cannot be allowed to continue. He is little more than an organized ruffian despite his delusions of grandeur. There is a merchant who frequently travels through that area, Citadel, who has asked for our aid in defeating this Bârlat and bringing peace to the Great Road. Will you meet with Citadel? Valakari, no, this is for the map. We're doing so many things at once.
Silver into gold.
Maps? We have many. Is there a specific map you wish to view?
Silver into gold.
You know Bêtam's map to Valakari. You show Bêtam's map to Valakari. This is a map of all Mûr Ghala. You will find a matching map within the library here in Zajâna. Feel free to study any other maps you wish to while you are here. You are most kind. Yeah. What do we have in here? Instant reward vendor. Let me just check.
Riches chase you, friend.
For the most part, just housing, some crafting, but bartering for crafting items with this guy doesn't seem worth it. Ah, the delving gear. Okay.
May your day prove profitable.
Yeah, we had already checked this one, I believe. Okay. Not a biggie. Oh, that's a really cool dye. Is this like white? Washed? River Folk. Okay, I still don't have River Hobbit. Moria Silver. It looks great. Yeah. Yeah, that was an inspired choice, I believe. Okay, maps. Where are the maps? I don't know, maybe we can complete the quest lines, all the quest lines up to the point where they say, well, complete the instance. And then we can have one episode per instance. That would be fun. There it is. But in that case, we need to be quick to complete the quests, or advance the quests, rather. As you compare the maps, you see a distinct difference in the southeastern corner of Adagím's border. On the map provided by Bêtam, there is an annotation citing the location where they would not go. When compared to the map of Mûr Ghala drafted by the scholars of Zajâna, the section of the mountain range is missing. The southeast corner of the Doorwards map is missing. I don't know why this was such a mystery when the elves of Sulmaraj already sent us there. I mean, maybe they remember they don't have much relation with men, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm missing, but I don't see how this is a big mystery. Strange indeed. Our maps are renowned for precision and care. It may be that the cartographer who crafted yours has perhaps erred in the reckoning. No. I fear I have nothing more to offer. The map you hold is likely flawed. The tale of the full King's Fall is little more than a children's fable, meant to frighten them from the night or keep folk from venturing into Adagím. It has served its purpose. No expedition has ever sought the fabled Citadel's location. Southwest gate of Zajâna. But does that mean if we are to talk with Rhadrog near the southwest gate, I would assume that means that he is coming back from Ansheru, but if he is coming back from Ansheru, it's because this quest presumes that you have already completed the instance of Kôth Rau. But since I want to advance all quests simultaneously and do the instances one by one, I think it would be best if we go back to Rhadrog at Ansheru first.
Riches chase you, friend.
Garimoon. Right, yeah. Again, the names... I struggle a lot with these names. I'm missing the Elven names. The Sindarin names. But if... Yeah. This is Rhadrog and Taklu, that you would remember all the prisoners from Kôth Rau that we freed that were behaving a little bit wonky last time we were here.
Byron and I have already stayed here over long and need to return to Adagím.
I admit that I am interested to see what Viznak was able to accomplish in her absence. We also cannot leave the people we rescued from Kôth Rau here at Garimoon. They need proper medicine, and they place a strain on the Yatsakori already thin resources. We will score them to Zajâna and then be on our way to Adagím. That's why Rhadrog is in Zajâna for this other quest, okay? I beg of you though, to do something about the evil at Kôth Rau. Ombátha and her Utûgi allies cannot be allowed to continue their activities. We have freed some captives, but they will only take more unless they are stopped. Whether or not her defeat would free the remaining Yatsakori from their thraldom, she will need to be dealt with. You may need to gather more allies for this. I leave it up to you. Oh, and you get... Okay. I like the light armor, but I would assume the medium armor would work better for a gear anyway. Oh. The entrance to Inner Kôth Rau is at the highest point of the slope on the mountainside. I can show you the way if you like, but make sure you are prepared for battle before we go. So this will open the instance finder? Oh, no. Ah, it's an automatic port toward the entrance. You would remember that we were here, we saw this and it was like, what is this for? Is this still? Yeah. And right over here, yep, we have the barterer. Spoils from Kôth Rau. So now I'm regretting we didn't explore that portion of Kôth Rau before the instance release, because what was inside? Basically, necklace setting, cloak clasp. Is this like, yeah, essences. The shields, okay, but this is the ring. Critical rating. Yeah, you see, we have the ring already. We just need to collect some tokens to upgrade the ring. And it does improve like quite a bit. So this is something that we really want to aim for. And this is a Warden shield for tanking. So we might as well want to farm some of this Raktakul's insignia. Okay. Cool. So, again, in an ideal world, you would have gotten this quest right as you finish the storyline in Garimoon. Even if you're not level 160, I think the 3-mans and the 6-mans should be open for level 151 and up, like they had done before, so that you can do these quest lines where they belong instead of doing them just after hitting level cap. Well, that's just me, but anyway, you do that after you finish everything at Kadimun. That sends Rhadrog and the prisoners back to Zajâna, and that's where you would talk with them now that you have the map. And this is where the two quests converge. Rhadrog is going back to see how Viznak is doing. They are already investigating the blight, and this will provide them more clues maybe as to the nature of the blight and what to do to stop it, to stop its spread basically. And basically, yeah, those two storylines sort of converge. The treasure caves, they seem to be just their own thing, much like the palace. But we already have two of those quests advanced to the point where the game is asking you to complete the instances. So, and the Brigand King, we just need to find the NPC, and he's also gonna ask us to complete the instance. So basically, we just need to advance this failure erased to the point where it will ask you to complete the raid. And then we'll go at it one by one. As I said, I hope I can get one instance done per episode. The group versions, I'm not so sure about the raid, but maybe the other ones. If I'm not able to do that, if basically the channel catches up with where I am at, I may need to do the solo version, but I'm still not sure about that.
How can I be of service?
You show them up to Rhadrog and recount the tale of the Fool King. You were wise to bring this here, Beriathan. The dwarves are long-lived and masters of stone, unless of course they are driven by greed and seek to hoard a treasure. Ask Faeron what his counsel may be. Yeah, I think the game could have handled this a little bit better if the treasure caves and Kôth Rau and the palace had been open for level 151 and up, and if these quests were unlocked earlier than you hit in the level cap. The raid, of course, being locked at level 160 makes all the sense in the world, but I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm really glad that we once again have quest lines that are tying the instances with what we are doing. That was something that was really a missed opportunity in Umbar, if you ask me. But waiting until you hit level 160 to unlock them all at once still doesn't feel right with me.
What do you need?
Had the Temamir not believed in what their map suggests, they would have long ago established an outpost. But they are wary. Men, however, are prideful and secretive, prone to hiding uncomfortable truths. I side with Rhadrog. Tell him I believe we must inform Viznak and compel him to learn more. Faeron agrees and suggests you ask Rhadrog what next to do. Okay, Garnet, artifacts, clay, task items. Yeah, we need to farm the factions, so we need lots of those task items and the rep items that you can farm in the landscape.
Greetings.
Viznak's insight or his paranoia may yet serve us. At the very least, you can tell him the tale of the King's Folly and see if he can establish the connection between the blight we face and that which claimed our generation.
Stay a moment.
Make haste, Beriathan. Return to Viznak and seek his counsel on the tale of the King's Folly. His perspective may yet reveal something we have missed. With his insight, perhaps we can offer the King tie aid in what yet unknown to us. Yeah, but I believe that by the end of this instance we would be back at Adagím. I'm not sure, I don't know. but it seems that's what's gonna happen. So before that, I would very much like to talk to Cathal outside Harumkana, so it's gonna be really quick. This as the focus. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, this is basically taking you right to the entrance of the place, and I also appreciate that. And this also happened with previous quest lines that take you to the instances. The quest line takes you to the actual entrance of the place, so you know where it is in the world. And it's not just a portal that you cross to do a dungeon. So I appreciate that. I appreciate them taking the effort to actually integrate all these into the world, integrate the story, integrate the location, the characters, everything. Yeah, that's something again that was really missing in Umbar and Morgoth. Even there was not any integration with Utûgi, and that still hurts a little. Friggin' swarm of flies, like usual. But here we have Cathal.
Yes, I know of this Bârlat. Quickly, off the road, and I would have words with you. What can I do for you?
You need to complete the solo version. Why not the group version? I don't get it. In the caves above me is an evil man. He calls himself the Brigand King. Others call him Bârlat the Bold, and he terrorizes anyone passing along here on the Great Road, ransacking caravans, traders, and travelers alike. He is obsessed with jewels and gold. He hoards them with greed in his heart, stacking his ill-gotten riches deep in the caves above us. Please, you say the Doorward sent you. I beg of you, you can find Bârlat in the caves above, end his threat, and I will help you redistribute his ill-gotten gains to the people of Khajiit.
Silver into gold.
Okay, so in here you get a bow, you get a sword. Okay, not bad. Hammer, a ring. This again is for the DPS. This is also a shield of DPS. Some cosmetics. And again, Ian has a video where he goes through all this. So if you want to see this in more detail, just go check his channel, because I don't think anyone is as thorough covering this kind of stuff as he is. But anyway, we need to complete the solo version. But again, we're leaving all the instances for last. So we're going back to Zajâna and completing actually the road to Adagím. And advancing the questline up to the point where it says, hey, complete the raid. We might need to venture into Nagakhêdi's Folly, and that is a fellowship area. So we might run into trouble there. We'll see. And now that we talk about Adagím, I just remembered there is a landscape quest I didn't find during my time in Adagím, so I don't know if I should go back to do that. It's really short. It's just basically just looting some spider webs, and I think you find a ring and you bring the ring to one of the elves in Sulmaraj, and it's like, hey, thank you, this was very important for me. Something along those lines. So it's really not that important in the big scheme of things. I don't know if I should get to it on camera, because I of course will plan on doing that. Make haste to Viznak. Be warned, the pathways to Adagím grow darker and more dangerous. Back to Adagím it is. Yep, exactly. You embark on a journey back to Viznak and learn that travel through Mûr Ghala grows more harrowing by the moment. And where is his encampment? I don't know. Are we supposed to know that? The sound of skittering legs is unmistakable. Maybe we're even taken to that camp where that quest is located, the quest that we have missed. And if we are taken to that, to the landscape version of that place, might as well just do that quest. Huge spiders like usual. Something stirred the spiders into attacking you. A troll, maybe? I mean, I don't think the spiders need a troll stirring them. Could you please remove the corruption? Oh. Oh my god, it's here. Corruption. Oh my god, I'm regretting this already. Outgoing damage. He's gonna kill me, right? So yeah, avoid the trolls. I don't know why that troll is there. It shouldn't be there. That's one of the enemies that prowl in Nagakhêdi's Folly, but you are supposed to fight that with a group. Maybe if I had not focused so much on removing the corruptions and just tried to get rid of him as fast as possible, he wouldn't have applied that freaking corruption and that heal. Or maybe he does. I know. Once again, King has a video on all those corruptions and what you need to do for those dailies. I remember watching that one, but off the top of my head, I don't remember what was the advice to deal with those trolls. Basically, what I don't remember is if that heal and those buffs are auto-applied after you reach a certain threshold, or if it's a timed event. Because if it is timed, I might be able to out-DPS the troll. But if it's a certain threshold, I don't think I can solve that thing. But yeah, Adagím is growing more dangerous. And I'm gonna avoid those trolls as much as possible. So maybe I just go in a straight line and hope for the best. Or just follow the trail of spiders. Something stirred the spiders, alright, but I am not getting anywhere near that troll. Please tell me I don't need to fight that troll, because there are lots of trolls in there. And if all of them apply those corruptions, this might be troublesome. Because it is my understanding those corruptions got buffed with a later patch. They were not this bothersome before. Maybe this quest was easier on release day, but I wouldn't be sure. Orcs and trolls, could they have stirred the spiders? Maybe. Most likely. Oh, no, not the orcs and trolls. Durvanel exclaims, your bones will feed the swamp and the blight. Oh, yeah, this lady. Stop friggin' lagging. Trying to apply my bleeds. Why did she heal? Yeah, thank you, Viznak. That was... Boy, that was brutal. Durvanel is defeated. Very timely operation. You strong, but you lucky I was looking this far west. Or you likely dead. Meet me back at the Sulmadash. We talk there. Yeah, as I thought. Was gonna auto-port you. You come see me in Sulmadash. Now, something that we didn't get on camera, because it was patched. You would remember that when we met Viznak, Rhadrog and Faeron here in Sulmadash, they were talking as if we had just met. The game basically was not mentioning anything of what happened in Mordor and Minas Morgul, and that was later patched. And I got the chance of taking another character through the questline after the patch and seeing how they reference the adventures that you had before in those places. And I took the screenshot of that, so let me know if you want to see it, and I'll see what's the best way of showing that to you.
Lead that man.
What about the Kintai? What do they have in here? The scrolls, the tools. Just think, what is that? Okay, but that's Reputation Gate, I guess. All this is Reputation Gate, but it's just housing and crafting, so laundry day. Okay, that sounds fun. Token of the Emerald Wood. Like, yeah, and then you go to the raid camp and barter for it. Is that correct? I don't remember. Anyway.
What do you want?
You share the tale of the Full King and the map of Mûr Ghala with Viznak. After a moment of quiet contemplation, the goblin speaks. My bodyguards did right by sending you to me. I think the story is real. The blight is real. Look around you. We should look to the southeast. If the dwarves do not go there, it is because of nasty orcs or worse. We should find out. Maybe it is where the blight is born. After your explanation and description of the enemy's terrain setting upon you on the return to him, Viznak looks off into the distance before speaking. Morval, troll, orcs, all pawns for Blight Lady. Not spiders though, not that I ever see. My bodyguards are smart to send you. We should tell the Sad Elf Lady about Blight Lady. Her name is Irsinit. She is a very South Elf Lady. This news will not cheer her up, but maybe give her a new purpose. You go and talk to her and see if she can teach you more. Okay. That's really close to the location of the quest that we missed. And since we are already level cap and the enemies in here are around level 151 and 152, we might even be able to complete that quest without fighting. The quest would also be great, of course, but that's just for completion's sake. That, I guess that depends. What else would Irsenit have us do before sending us to the raid? And basically, if we can spare some time to basically do that other quest. Outside the city, it's much more easier to maneuver, so that's what we're doing. Yeah, plenty of enemies already. Most of them are great. We have over-leveled them. So that's good. That will make this a little bit easier. Almost there. Large and solid seed pod. Wait a moment, because... Oh no, where it is? Let me see if I can get it. I don't remember if I have the tools for it. No, I don't have it. That sucks. Yeah, I really should get to farming these reputation factions. That's gonna be a drag, I believe, but the sooner I start, the sooner I will finish. I need to barter for more keys for this. Wall, really? Jump, for God's sake. I think this is the very first time we come in here daytime and no rain, and we can actually take a good look at the mother tree. So yeah.
What do you need?
Irsenit listens to the tale of the King's Folly with great interest. As you explain the variants in maps from the Temamir and Main, she nods in assent. When you finish, she pauses and looks to the mother tree. The Temamir map speaks true. In elder days we held pacts with the dwarves. The defense of Nizigim was a charge borne by all. There were peaks even they dared not climb. The Quinta stood firm in that age, though it lies beyond my remembering. My father and mother may recall what I cannot. Take your tale to them at Sulmadash. I shall seek Amuma's counsel. If her grief permits, she may yet speak. Irsenit bids you seek counsel from her parents in Sulmadash. I don't know. But Was there any point in talking to her? Other than spending some extra time in this quest line? Because, I mean, her parents were already right next to Viznak. So at least so far, it seems it would have been way better if, after talking to Viznak, they had spoken with you directly, like, hey, I couldn't help to listen what you were telling Viznak, and I can tell you what Erzinit has just told us about the Temamir and all other things they are about to tell us. So, I mean, this detour to the Mother Tree seems so unnecessary. What was the point? Other than maybe getting close to the location for this other quest, so that we could complete that really quick. I hope we still have time for all this. But you will see, it's just that this location is so far out there. No other quest takes you there. It's really easy to miss it. I mean, the only reason I know of this existence, the existence of this quest, is because since I was worried about being under-leveled for the expansion, I was constantly checking the LOTRO companion app, and that's how I found out there was a quest I had missed in here. Other than that, I don't see how anyone would find this, unless you are very thorough, which, I mean, it's sounded biased, but not that good at being thorough. But what we need to find in here is basically Narkash, yeah. This cocooned body. And again, some of the spiders are already gray, so we don't need to worry too much about all this. You pry open the webbed cocoon, but the spider's victim has already succumbed to death. You decide to rid Narkash of these many-leg killers and to seek for any survivors. Ah, well, we still need to defeat spiders. This one. Yeah, you find a bracelet engraved with Kinta writing clutched in the hand of the corpse. So, not a ring, a bracelet, but I remember that pretty well. Oh my god, I pulled the boss. I'm not sure I can defeat her. Boy, that sucks. Especially because I don't have a quest for this. Oh. I mean, if I die, I guess it's not that big of a deal because I can still res in here. Just go fight somebody else. It seems the corruptions are just random. It was bad luck on my part with the troll previously, but heal. Now, please. Stop it lagging. you get the freaking corruption for the heal? Are you for real? Seems I need to take her away from... I might be able to pull it off. If this goddamn thing stopped lagging and if you stop using the yellow spores, I would pull it off. Yeah, I might be able to pull it off. It's a shame I don't have the quest. I think there is a quest. I would still unlock the deed. That's true. No? Well, you have defeated Lalak the Stricken, anyway. And... oh, we gotta return this to Leibarth, not to Sulmadash. Thank God for... not Nunshima. Thank God for the masters. I'm just gonna... take the Stable Master back to Sulmadash to Leibarth and turn in that quest. As you see, it's level 151. But, I mean, unless you were looking for spiders for one of those quests in Leibarth, I don't see how you would be able to find this at level 151. First, let me see. Let me talk to Ildimar. Maybe after this, we will finally be sent to the camp at Nagakhêdi's Folly and... oh boy. Be asked to complete the raid. I don't know, let's see. Ildimar and Dathliel listen to the retelling of the King's Folly and all you have learned since. They share a glance and Ildimar speaks. Men tell this story in a manner different from what we recall. Ages have passed, the King's bones have long been dust, but a persistent memory endures. Bitter woe came to Nizagim and many reaches of the Great Wood went unwatched after. Our people fought not only the cruelty of men, but also the endless grip of Sivigush, the blight that rises now to consume all. In truth, we have always striven against Sivigush. It is as old as the stars.
What do you need?
When the blight returned, I was in the old tale... It was as in the old tale of the Forgotten King, a thin, devouring veil that left naught but ruin behind. If the tale holds true, the place of its binding was sealed, but Ordak came with sorcery, broke the land back, and the blight was loosed again. If dire things now stir in the north, seeking its source, they must bestay ere all falls. Go to our daughter Irsenith upon the hill of the mother, and hear what Amuma has revealed to her. So, okay, it seems there was a purpose for going to Irsenith in the mother tree. Maybe she would learn something that only the tree knows. And I think, yeah, it's closer to Leibarth than it is Sulmadash, so we can actually take the swift travel to Leibarth to turn in the quest and then go to Irsenith. Oh, there's plenty of quests in here as well, but I think all this is gonna be dailies as well. Roving Dread. Alright. Bounties. Missions. What is this one? God. Moats and embers. From the ashes comes virtue. Yeah. Definitely want to do that. 5,000 virtue XP a week. Doesn't seem so bad. And I have plenty of embers to spare right now, so... And as chance would have it, as of the time of recording, it's just a few hours before the server reset, so... I really need to get that done before the server reset. Maybe even do it twice. 10,000 virtue XP for 5,000 embers. Doesn't seem so bad. I also need embers for some gear, especially a shield, I believe, but one thing at a time.
Lead us, mad friend.
You add a Kinta bracelet you found at Narkash to the strongbox, leaving it with your wish that it will be claimed by one of the Kintai who will admire its beauty and find meaning in its craftsmanship. Good, well, some extra reputation, so there was some benefit anyway for doing the quest. So now back to the mother tree. Let's take the straightest path. We might break some legs, but time is of the essence right now, I believe. Also do need to get me at least some crafted gear to be able to start running the instances even if it's tier 1. Silent. Her pain is too great. We should heed my parents' words. Viznak insight may prove invaluable.
May nature's blessings find you.
Viznak's counsel shall be of great value. Seek him out and ask by what signs we might discern whether the Blight Lady has come to this place, drawn to a hidden wellspring of the Earth Terror. Boy, she didn't tell you anything, so again, what is the point of coming here not once, but twice? If Ildimor and Viznak are already at Sulmadash, why do we need to come here twice? I truly don't get this. It just feels like an unnecessary time sink. And the journey to the mother tree is not necessarily a short one, so yeah, I don't get it. Why do I need to go there twice? it seems we're about to reach the end of the quest line. I mean, well, the point where we need to complete the raid, so you would forgive me if I extend the episode a little bit more, but we're almost done. I hope. Hope that what we are missing is really not that long.
We're gonna show them who's boss.
We must hurry. Go to the place on the dwarf map. Look for uruks, look for trolls, and look for morval. If you see blighted fungi different from others, collect one for me. Well, at least... yeah, we need to go to that place. It's gonna be dangerous. But not as dangerous as the first time we were there. I mean, we were like level 151, 152, and the area is for level 160, so it was really risky going in there. But we not only need to get the fungi for Viznak, but we also need to unlock the Stable Master. But afterwards, I don't know, I'm really tempted to use a mithril coin port if this continues with this unnecessary back and forth. I really don't know what was the point of going twice to the mother tree, where again it was like, could have been just, hey, we couldn't help but hear what you were telling Viznak, we know this, and then Viznak tells you, okay, that is promising clues, so let us just go and investigate that area on the map. Why did we need to go back to the mother tree twice? Maybe we can even, I think that would be better, get the Stable Master first, because if things go wrong, we have a swift travel there. Yeah, we should definitely do the Stable Master first. Just keep an eye open on any potential enemies. Stay as far away as you can, because they will get the corruptions going, and we don't want that. Right, I also need to update my traceries. Yeah, basically now that I'm level 160, I just need to update everything. I don't have enough tokens for both my allies. I also need to be very smart about how I do this. But I will take care of that on my own. I'll be back with you when I have it sorted out. Gotta check which ones are worth having in gold, which ones I can afford to have in teal, and which ones can wait until I get more tokens. But anyway, Stable Master, great, and the barterers I can leave for later. The raid reward, can I get? Is there a mastering here? Oh. Well, I need the relics. Ah, this is the ring, yeah. Ah, this is the tanking one, actually. I thought it was in Harad. Okay, no, it seems I'll need to do the raid at least to upgrade that ring. Crafting, traceries. Okay, doesn't seem so bad to get the teal tokens. So maybe I can get it done in a reasonable amount of time. There is a Warden trainer, but I'm not gonna bother with that right now. Oh. Oh, yeah, you don't want to get close to those guys. Peculiar looking mushroom. Okay. How much do you want for it? 5 mithril coins. At this point, I'm willing to take it. This is taking forever. Can you imagine if I had imported just half a step south and falling? And wasting the mithril coins?
Don't worry. Viznak has a plan.
This is not good. Look at the gills. They are very different. None of the fungus here is like this. The ground here is too moist. This fungus is from the north. You must hurry to my bodyguards. They will want to know. They may want to help. Be quick. I will wait here and study more. They are still in Zajâna. He is right here. Whatever. Again, just for time's sake. Usually not a big fan of this. I do enjoy traveling, walking, and keeping swift travel to the minimum, but this is getting ridiculous now. That wretched imp yet finds new ways to confound my expectations. If indeed there is truth in the rumor that Lhaereth has come, seeking to reap some vile gain from the pestilence that defiles this land, then we must learn her whereabouts with all speed. Go now, tell Faeron what has passed. I shall make ready to depart. You should have been back in Sulmadash by now.
What do you need?
Our road southward has not been in vain. If the tidings prove true, then the one we have long hunted may at last be near. Let us turn our path east and press on into the very heart of the blight.
Would you do something for me?
Rhadrog and I have prepared and are ready to investigate the ancient Citadel. We know not what awaits us inside, but caution merits we enter with the strength to defeat the powerful foe we fear may be lurking inside. Gather your fellows and travel to the Folly of Nagakhêdi in Adagím. We will inform the Kintai of our intentions and meet you there. So, at this point, we are supposed to complete the raid, so... Or at least, I think that's what we need to do. I mean, see how this... Yeah, we just need to complete the raid. And so, that's what we will do on a future episode. This is the end for the next one, but join me in the future as we complete all the instances of the Kingdoms of Harad expansion. For the time being though, this has been all on today's episode of Citadel Guard Adventures. Thank you so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you on the next one. Until then, my friends, stay safe, take care, good luck to you all, and I will see you later.